This is 5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Right now at 4, new information into a deadly shooting killing a 14-year-old boy and injuring 4 other people in North St. Louis County. We want to thank you for joining us. I'm Brent Solomon. Kay Quinn has the day off. It happened during a car show, leaving Gerardo Perez dead Saturday night. Now we're learning 2 people are in custody. The I-Team's Paula Vassan is speaking with investigators. What are you learning, Paula?
Well, law enforcement officials and other investigators had a strong message about a new dangerous trend on our streets. Street takeovers with car stunts are against the law and on the rise, and it led to the death of a teen over the weekend. Saturday night, Bridgeton police responded to reports of about 100 vehicles driving recklessly near Earth City Expressway and Corporate Woods Trail. The gathering quickly turned violent. 15-year-old Gerardo Perez, who is from East St. Louis, was shot to death. At least 4 others were also shot in the chaos. Authorities have charged 2 St. Louis teens with murder and several other offenses in connection with Perez's death. Today, Bridgeton Police Chief Mark Masadi commended the efforts of the police officers and detectives involved in the investigation. He says this about the new rising trend of car shows taking over streets and sparking violence.
It's careless and imprudent, and it's a danger to the community. There's a variety of different types of cars. Most commonly, we're seeing the Dodge Chargers, Challengers, high-performance vehicles that, they do those burnouts and spin in circles, and just dangerous behavior.
And the investigation remains active, and officials are urging anyone with information to come forward. The major case squad of Greater St. Louis tells us they are working tirelessly to bring justice to Gerardo Perez and his family.
A quick arrest there, Paula. Thank you. New developments in a Jefferson County shooting. We now know the name of the suspect who St. Louis police shot and killed. Investigators say it all started after 45-year-old Terry Pfeffer of Arnold led officers from the city to Imperial in a stolen truck. The chase ended around 7 this morning on Westward Trails Drive, where witnesses said they heard a crash, followed by several gunshots. The Jefferson County Sheriff said Pfeffer fired shots at St. Louis officers who returned fire and killed him. No officers were hurt.
There's no other word other than to classify them as heroes. These people are out there every day trying to make our community safe. I think that needs to be important to recognize and acknowledge the risk that they are taking to keep our community safe.
Investigators say the man was known to police and has an extensive criminal history. A woman in that truck was also taken into custody. Our Holden Kerwicki will have live reports for you. That's coming up on 5 on your side at 5 and 6. New information into a deadly shooting near the St. Charles Convention Center. Police say it started when a group of people met to trade weapons in the parking lot there. This was around 8 last night. According to court documents, a man named Keontae Harden pointed a gun at Gabriel Patterson, who then opened fire. 19-year-old Terrell Pete of St. Louis was fatally shot. 2 others, including Harden, had minor injuries. Both Harden and Patterson face numerous charges, including second-degree murder. Let's turn now to your weather first forecast. Get ready for a bit of a change. You better enjoy today's comfortable temperatures and sunshine, because some severe weather is on the way. Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell tracking what could be a stormy Memorial Day weekend.
It will at times. It's not a complete washout this weekend, but we do have storm chances on the way. And we've had some storms around today, especially south and southeast of St. Louis. What's been percolating across the eastern Ozarks, that's tending to fizzle out on us right now. So these scattered showers and rumbles of thunder farther to the south of St. Louis have died out. Not that there won't be an isolated shower or thunderstorm for the remainder of the evening, but we do have alert days for Friday and Sunday with some strong to severe storms expected. And the biggest threats, gusty winds and hail, but we can't completely rule out an isolated tornado. There's your risk area for Friday. We're square in the middle of that level 2 risk around the St. Louis area. So timing it out for you tomorrow, we think it'll start relatively quiet with a mostly cloudy sky, temperatures in the lower 70s tomorrow morning. Then we get back to about 80 around lunchtime. And right around lunchtime, areas west and northwest of St. Louis will begin to see that chance of storms increase, and that chance will then propagate across the area throughout the afternoon, giving St. Louis an opportunity to get in on some of those strong winds and perhaps some hail. It can't rule out an isolated tornado either. We'll keep track of it for you, Brent. And of course, through the next 36 hours.
Scott, you and your team are the experts. They're staying on top of those incoming storms for you. Text the word weather to 314-425-5355. We'll send you the forecast right to your phone. Right now, the fate of a convicted murderer is in the hands of a judge. Christopher Dunn has been in prison for more than 30 years now for killing a teenager back in 1990. St. Louis Circuit Attorney Gabe Gore says the case hinged on the testimony of witnesses who state and defense attorneys now call unreliable. The Missouri Attorney General's office is arguing against Dunn's release, saying he was the gunman. Yesterday, both sides rested. No word on when the judge will rule. Just hours ago, a settlement reached in the lawsuit involving a Hazelwood police officer left paralyzed after a crash. In 2016, Craig Tudor was responding to a call with his lights and sirens activated when a driver collided with him, causing his car to roll over onto its roof. The officer sued GM, alleging the automaker knew the roof design of his police vehicle was flawed. The terms of the settlement have not been revealed. Well, it is a rematch in the race for St. Louis mayor. Hours ago, St. Louis Alderwoman Kara Spencer announced her campaign to challenge Tashara Jones for the city's top job. She lost to Jones in the 2021 mayoral race. A campaign kickoff party for Spencer will happen on June 4th at the Post Building on North Tucker Boulevard. Last week, Jones kicked off her re-election campaign. Today, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker visited Madison County, celebrating the opening of the new Madison County Transit Building. Take a look at that. The 27,000 square foot building in Pontoon Beach puts all transportation staff in one building. It also has updated video surveillance and security technology. The nearly $15 million project has been in the works for more than a decade. Well, the deadline to apply for student aid is almost here. College admission experts with tips if you haven't even started that process. Breaking ground in High Ridge, the much-needed improvements coming to some schools in the Northwest School District. And get ready, folks, the Rolling Stones are coming to Missouri, where the legendary band is set to perform this summer. The Folds of Honor campaign, sponsored by Schnucks, is underway. You have until May 28th to round up at the register at all Schnucks. The money raised goes towards scholarships for spouses and children of fallen and wounded service members and first responders. Live on Your Side is a proud partner of the Folds of Honor campaign.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. We are professional grade GMC.
We all have that list of home improvement projects we need to do, and if replacing your home's windows and doors is on that list, you want to know that it's going to be affordable. I'm from Renewal by Andersen, and we've helped thousands of customers who are on a budget get our windows and doors for their home. How do we do it? Well, here's something you don't expect to hear from a window company. You don't have to upgrade all your windows and doors at the same time. We're really good at identifying the bad windows and those you can wait on replacing. And here's something we offer that you don't find with a lot of window companies or contractors: great financing options. With Renewal by Andersen, you can have monthly payments that'll probably be lower than your cable bill. With another program, you can get windows and doors now and not pay anything for an entire year. It's almost like free money. No wonder half of our customers finance. Our windows are so durable and our installers are so talented. Unlike some other companies, our warranties cover the windows, patio doors, and the installation.
It's really impressive that they sell the product, they manufacture the product, they install the product, because then you're dealing with one company, and you're dealing with one company that has a long-standing and solid reputation.
During Renewal by Andersen's massive markdown sale, save $279 on every window and save
Well, right now, many college hopefuls are racing the clock to get those college aid applications in. It comes after a botched rollout of a new federal student aid program. The deadline to apply is next Friday. A college admissions specialist at St. Louis Public Schools says you should not waste time here, especially if you need money for the fall semester.
Start early. Do not be intimidated by the application. Read through it. Collect your paperwork. Paperwork meaning your 1040 tax returns, social security numbers. Make sure they're accurate.
Now, once the FAFSA application is processed, students should review their student aid report to make sure everything is accurate. The process time is anywhere from 3 days to several weeks. Well, just hours ago, the Northwest R1 school district broke ground on a major renovation at High Ridge Elementary. Over the coming weeks, work will be done on a new secured entrance there. As part of the district's Phase 1 improvement projects, it's being funded by a $28 million bond issue that voters approved last April.
We have a very united, cohesive community, and we enjoy a lot of support from our community. And without the passage of bond issues and tax levies, public schools could not do what they do. And so I just want to thank our patrons today.
Other Phase 1 projects include secured entrances at Cedar Springs Elementary and Woodridge Middle School, new playground equipment at the Early Childhood Center, and a 2-story field house addition at Northwest High. Phase 2 projects are set to begin in the fall, so lots happening there. New developments in the arrest of top golfer Scottie Scheffler. What police are now saying about the case and the officer who arrested him. The unofficial start to summer, it's almost here. The traffic nightmare some people are already facing before Memorial Day.
I don't think we'd go so far as to say it's a weather nightmare, but there will be some problems here as we go into this long holiday weekend. We'll start with alert days tomorrow, and Sunday could be pretty active as well.